A statue of Leif Erikson, the Viking who's said to have discovered America 400 years before Columbus, gazes out over a scene that might surprise you. It's the end of summer and the sheep have been rounded up for market. Farming is part of the way of life in the south, but these lands also hold new possibilities. I headed up a mountain valley near the town of Narsaq. The rocks here hold some of the world's richest deposits of rare earth minerals. This is the site of an old uranium mine. It's long been decommissioned, but now international mining companies want to dig deep again. The rock we see all around us here was formed 3 or 4 kilometers beneath the Earth's crust, and then about 1 billion years ago these mountains just reared up. And they reckon that within this area alone there are 1.5 million tons of rare earth minerals, with another 26 million tons at a site nearby. And all of that combined is enough to supply the world's total need of rare earth minerals for 115 years, which is why this whole area is just so valuable and has so much attention.
This is my mother's father.
I met with NIELS SAKARIASSEN, who's been fighting the proposed mine for years.
If the mine gets the go-ahead, the first thing that will affect us is dust, followed by radioactive radiation. Those things will start from the first day of production. That's going to affect our water supply, and it's only 3 kilometres away from the mining site, meaning we won't be able to continue living in Narsaq.
Public meetings were held earlier in the year with the mining company involved, although they didn't attend the most recent ones. They're Greenland Minerals, who are Australian and part Chinese owned. Their CEO told Al Jazeera,
"There's been misinformation about the project in the community that does not accurately reflect the impact assessments and has caused concern among local stakeholders. This is unfortunate when the project has met stringent environmental standards. Mining would bring jobs, business opportunities and economic stimulus for the local community."
Across Greenland, the issue is so controversial it toppled the national government, and in came the indigenous Inuit Party, who have promised to stop the mine, but they recognise a future government might reverse that. As the day draws to a close, more sheep are being rounded up. The farmers have grave concerns about the impact of toxic waste on the land and waterways the sheep thrive on.
The water will be poisoned and the sea will be poisoned, and then we will be poisoned. I will never accept the mining. The Greenlandic culture have been keep going in 1,000 years. Not many people could survive here, and just be strong to live here in Greenland.
Long ago, the Vikings saw the potential of this part of Greenland. And as the ice sheet melts, making more mining sites accessible, interest in Greenland's rich resources will only increase. Nick Clark, Al Jazeera, AVIAJA, Greenland.